Hello, everybody on Facebook and on YouTube and on Twitch. My name is Ellis Paul. I'm here in Charlottesville. Tonight is the Wednesday night weigh-in. I'm a little bit late because I had another thing going online. And it's good to see you. As you guys are gathering, I'm going to play a little music and we'll let you get here and settle in. Say hi, let me know where you're from. This is the Wednesday night show here in Charlottesville. The sun is setting. I thought I'd open the windows and let you guys see. Good to see you, Rob DeLong. Glad to have you here. There's my sister with another pound loss. Way to go. Paul Wildpecker from Chicago. Good to have some friends in the house. I too exercised today. The Wednesday show is getting more and more casual. As you can see, I'm not in a tie. I decided that maybe the Wednesday shows would be the day where we just kind of chill, right? What do you think? Let me know where you guys are from and how you're doing. Today I went for a run, which was great. My first bit of exercise in a few weeks. I'll just play a little banjo while you guys are settling in. Ohio in the house, Norman, Oklahoma, Massachusetts, Haverhill, Mass. I wish my hands were free. Kentucky is in the house. Londonderry, New Hampshire, Mr. Artie Como. Good to have you here. Jersey, girl Carrie Lee is here with us today. She's got her hair cut today. You know, doesn't that feel great? Especially if you've been sporting pandemic hair for the duration. So good for you for getting some fresh look to yourself. Dan Height in Burbank, California. Jackie McDonough's here. What are you baking, Dan? Karen White in North Carolina. She's here as well. Susan Waldron in Grass Valley, California. I love that town. Southern California, Bonnie Harris. There we go. There's Susan. Mr. Brian Dozer, who is living in a cave. He's got that Neanderthal DNA, and he's proud of it. Good to see you here, Brian. Oh, I see. It's really hot in California, 100 plus degrees today, and Dan is suffering underneath the heat of that. That's probably causing all those wildfires out there. So be safe, Dan, wherever you are. And Karen White is here with us. She graduated from my high school just a couple years after me. Good to see you here, Karen. Dean and Jean and Don from near Boston, longtime fans and friends. That's great. I hope you guys have copies of the new album. It is out over on the Patreon site. It's a Patreon-only album, but a bunch of cover songs, Angel and Montgomery, Over the Rainbow, excuse me, Cats in the Cradle, Boys of Summer, If I Only Had a Brain, Day Tripper, a bunch of songs over there. Hope you will join. It's only $1 a month to get it. And let's see. Let's do a song here. I think I'd like to do this. Hey folks, I'm going to be putting this guitar up for sale. I call this guitar Kismet. I'm going to lighten the load of my guitar collection. And this one's going to go. If you're interested, we're going to announce it tomorrow. It is a 0028 Martin VS. This is a song called Snow in Austin. may change my mind. Sounds great. I woke up to frost on the windows. I'd been sleeping in a snow globe town, 6 inches on the ground. You said I'd never see a white Christmas. Snow angels never make it to Texas. But you're wrong. You're singing Hank Williams songs. If snow can fall in Austin, can't you fall here in my arms? And so you say your home is Boston. Hey, what's New England got on all these Texas charms? Tumbleweeds, they dance on the ground. Armadillos upside down. Have you ever seen a cactus Christmas tree? Come see. There's a snowman standing out on 6th Street with a hat, a scarf, and a broom guitar. They're playing mistletoe up in the bar. Do you remember that night at Las Manitas? Our heads were numb from frozen margaritas. Imagine how cold we would be now if snow can fall in Austin. Why can't you fall here in my arms? And so you say your home is Boston. Hey, what's New England got on all these Texas charms? Tumbleweeds, they dance on the ground. Armadillos upside down. Have you ever seen a cactus Christmas tree? Come home to me. Come on home. Snow's coming down. It's Christmas in this town. That is Snow in Austin. It's a Christmas song. Why not? There's kind of Christmas lights behind my head. Yes, this is Kismet. It's a Martin 0028 VS. It's a gorgeous, really woody sounding guitar, small body, plays beautifully, and I put it on Election Day on the new album and also on the Battle of Charlottesville, so you can hear it if you have those songs in your collection. You can hear it up close and personal. And it's worth about $5,000. We're going to be doing a silent auction on it, starting at $4,000, and we'll see where that goes in the next few weeks. So keep an eye out for it. I saw some people were interested here. Rob DeLong. You can check on the Martin site if you put I'll write the numbers just in case anybody's curious on what the model is. 0028 VS. It's gorgeous, gorgeous guitar. I hate to see it go, but I've got enough and just need a cushion. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be starting to loosen up and get rid of microphones I'm not using, preamps I'm not using, stuff. I'm trying to lower my load. You know what I mean? This is the Wednesday night weigh-in show where we talk about stuff we don't need. I'm going to whittle this down to a science so I have this Zen existence here in Charlottesville where I can just have the stuff that I need and not much more. So it's great to see you guys here tuning in all over the U.S. I don't see anybody here outside of the U.S. yet, but if you are, let us know. We did a show last Sunday, was it? At 1 p.m. Yeah, it was on Sunday afternoon to accommodate folks in Europe for the first time. And I should try and do that, I think, maybe once a month, once every couple months. So happy to have you guys here. Just want to remind you, too, that the new album is going to be on CD to people who subscribe at the $10 level at Patreon. But if you're at the $1 level, you get the download of it, and it's there right now. The CD's coming in about a month's time. I still got to finish the artwork and put it out, so that's going to take a couple more weeks. And this is going to be a place for my side projects. You know, if I did a holiday album or children's albums, it'll appear there exclusively, and the rest of my career will be built around, you know, some serious studio projects that got original music on them. But this album is mainly just a cover record, so it's not something I often do. But God, did I love it, man. It was so fun learning these songs, you know, like Day Tripper. Oh my God, it's fun to play. Where are you? Bow, 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 bow. I played it on the banjo on the record, and it sounds pretty damn cool. Who knew that that would sound so great on banjo? This week's Ellis Paul's Traveling Medicine Show, we're going to be celebrating the life of Mr. Woody Guthrie. He passed away on October 3rd, back in 1967. And so I thought we'd do the Friday night show, which is October 2nd, in honor of Woody. That's him right there. We're going to bring in a special guest. His name is Joel Raphael. He is, in my mind, probably the best voice in the country for singing Woody Guthrie's music. He's just a great songwriter, but he's also just got a lot of depth to him, and he loves Woody like I love Woody, and I'd rather hear him sing a Woody Guthrie than Woody Guthrie. That's how great I think he is at it. He knows so many of his songs, and he interprets them beautifully. And Joel's from California and has been on the folk circuit for decades and decades, and he's a bit of a living legend, and we're really happy to have him on the Traveling Medicine Show. I hope you'll join us Friday night at 8 p.m. right here on Ellis Paul Music and More. All right, let's do some more songs, shall we? I'm talking a lot. Let's do this one. Got to find out where I am here. This is called Jukebox on My Grave. When I'm gone on my judgment day, please put a jukebox upon my grave. Don't want no headstone, no cold tears, just a jukebox to say a music man lays here. And all my friends, when they drop by, can drop a quarter down, hear Roy Orbison's cry. A flood of memories comes wave by wave, carried by the voice inside the jukebox on my grave. You can hear Hank Williams, some George Jones, some Beatles songs, a little Dylan, some Rolling Stones, Joni Mitchell, Marvin Gaye, and Johnny Cash. He's risen from the ashes on my grave. My grave, that's Johnny Cash singing Boy Named Sue upon my grave. When I'm gone on the judgment day, put a quarter in a jukebox upon my grave. Don't want no headstone, no cold tears, just a jukebox singing songs upon my grave. My grave, just a jukebox singing songs upon a grave. All right, that's Jukebox on My Grave, song from way in the way back yonder time machine of my life and career. Dana Prim wants to hear a song called All Things Being the Same. Let's see if I can make her happy. She's searching for some form of salvation in the corner of a bar off Decatur Street. But the gin controls her conversations and plays magic tricks with her fate. She gets up, falls down, breaks even, gets caught by the wrong Mr. Right. Yeah. It's a hard town. Oh, I wouldn't want to live in it, but I wouldn't want to give up in it. All things being the same. Now our friends are nothing more than strangers whose names are just words on a face. And they bumped into her out on some sidewalk on a Sunday. They wouldn't recognize her outside of the place unless she gets up, falls down, breaks even, gets caught by the wrong Mr. Right. I wouldn't want to live in it, but I wouldn't want to give up in it. All things being the same. She drinks when romance brings her down, like the sight of blood is a wedding gown. Lights and the smoke fell up the space. It's a crowded room, but still a lonely old place. There's pictures on a mirror. They frame her when she looks back at her face. They tell her where she's been. I'll tell you where she's going. It's got a name on a stool down at Eddie Owens' place. She gets up, falls down, breaks even, gets caught by the wrong Mr. Right. Yeah. It's a hard town. Oh, I wouldn't want to live in it, but I wouldn't want to give up in it. All things being the same. Oh, being the same, same, same. Being the same, same, same. Being the same. All right. That's all things being the same for my friend Dana Prim out there in the town of Norman, Oklahoma. There she is. That goes to you, Dana. Thank you so much for listening, and as often as you do, love having you here, and you're a force of nature in the sweetest of ways. So thank you for that, guys. As you can tell, today is the Wednesday weigh-in show. Decided to go casual for the first time in 3 months on the show today. And I think I might do that on the Wednesday night show. Just keep it kind of in that barn category of clothing. Stuff you'd wear in the barn. That's what we're going to do. And maybe songs that you'd sing in a barn. I don't know. There's Michael Allen Friend right across the way in Waynesboro, Virginia. Good to see you here. Michael, thanks for tuning in. Matthew Day wants to hear a song called Rose Tattoo. I could do that. Let's do that. Why not? That involves a little bit of a harmonica. Let's find out where that harmonica is. Hello, where are you? Where'd that harmonica go? Oh, it might be in my car. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it anywhere in here. So maybe we just do it without the harmonica. I actually did a show at a venue, Front Porch Music, Sunday night, and drove all the way downtown. It's probably still there. I want to thank John Weminger for the love and the tip jar. Thank you for that. Thanks for keeping me in this show alive. And I packed my car and I left the harmonica down in the car, I guess. I got laid off, it's Monday. Calling to tell you, it don't sit with me well. I feel like I failed you. You say we got each other and that's plenty enough. And I know that's true. But we got one kid coming, one still in diapers. It's a rainy drive home with one good wiper. Leave the porch light on. I need a beacon to pull me to you. If I ever lost you, I'd be lost too, just drifting in a sea of blue. You're in my skin like a rose, like a rose. Now the economy's crashing. This poor boy's laughing 'cause there's nothing to lose. We don't live in no mansion. lunch and there's no bling to put on. Only Walmart fashion will do. Inside the house, the baby's screaming, the pasta's steaming, and I look through the windows. Feels like I'm dreaming. You pull the door open, say, Daddy, when you coming home? If I ever lost you, I'd be lost too, just drifting in a sea of blue. You're in my skin like a rose, like a rose tattoo. And you say we'll fight for the best case scenario, and then you put Van Morrison on the stereo. Well, sure, there's trouble in the boardrooms, trouble in the factories, trouble in the alleys out back, but we've got love in these patterns. Love is what matters. Baby, you kept your back, I've got your back, I've got your back, oh, I've got your back, yeah. Imagine I'm a harmonica here. Big finish. If I ever lost you, I'd be lost too, just drifting in a sea of blue. You're in my skin like a rose, like a rose tattoo, like a rose tattoo, like a rose, like a rose, like a rose. Rose Tattoo, that's the name of that song. Here on WEELISPAUL.FM. The Facebook. Don't forget again, guys, Friday night, I'm going to say it one more time, we're doing the songs of Woody Guthrie, my favorite folk singer. And songs of heart, songs that make the world more understandable. Don't forget, that's going to be Friday night show with special guest Joe Raphael. I think one of the best purveyors of the Woody Guthrie spirit, and the tone of voice matches perfectly with the messages in those songs. I'm not going anywhere. That was just an ad to let you guys know some of the stuff coming up. Working on doing this. This is going to be a poster for the Traveling Medicine Show. Those are all the little posters that I've made for the shows that we've done so far. And I'm going to be printing those up for your purchase if you'd like. It's a colorful thing. Pretty cool. Hey, I'm going to do some of your requests. Don't go anywhere. I've been watching some of these requests go by. And Karen Zundel wants to hear Election Day. All right, what the hell? Let's do that right now. We didn't think we were going to cross that path. I'm going to do this song. It's called Election Day, but I insist that no one interrupt me. I just want complete and utter silence while I do it, if you don't mind. No one talk over me. And obviously having a moderator doesn't help. This is a song by Mike Brown. And And again, I'm going to do this on Kismet. Putting up Kismet for sale, y'all. If you have some money in the bank and you want to buy a beautiful Martin guitar that's got some history with me, and I've signed the label on the inside with my name and the name. It's called Kismet because it was won in a raffle. Somebody had asked why. I want to thank Dana Prim for loving the tip jar. Thank you, Dana. I can feel a new day coming. Change is on the way. I can feel the wheels of progress humming. I'm just waiting on election day. Now you have tried to keep me quiet, but I've got things to say. I've got a voice and it won't be silent. You're gonna hear it come election day. I'll be here on election day. You won't keep me away. I'll be walking proud, talking loud on election day. Now you've been working in the shadows, getting rich so quietly, making deals with all your friends. You forgot that you work for me. So just save that campaign promise. You never keep them anyway. You just talk the talk, you don't walk the walk. We're gonna fix it come election day. I'll be here on election day. You won't keep me away. I'll be walking proud, talking loud on election day. On election day. On election day. Beautiful Kismet. Isn't this a gorgeous guitar? Look at this thing. It reflects everything in its path. It's a beautiful Martin guitar. I own 2 Martins right now, but I'm getting rid of one. I'm saying goodbye to Kismet, but it'll be in someone's collection in the next few weeks. And yeah, it's a beautiful instrument. Hey, I wrote a song over the weekend. I gave my students, some of you folks know that I run the New England Songwriters Retreat, and I also run a songwriting channel on truefire.com called the Song Factory Channel, and I gave everybody a writing prompt to write a song from the perspective of a circus character, you know, ringmaster, tightrope walker, that kind of thing. And I finally got my song finished. I'm going to put it up on the Patreon site after the show tonight. So I'm going to do it. It's called Tattoo Lady. Make sure this thing is in tune first. Let's see. All right, this is a public debut. I did play it for Patreon folks on Sunday. Let's try it again, see where it goes. I'm gonna put a little reverb on this one. The Tattoo Lady. I am the canvas, a portrait in madness. I'll let the needle prick my skin. I am a painting, a story in waiting. Turn on the buzz and let the ink kick in. 'Cause it's show time. I'm the pretty lady, the circus freak. It's no crime to gaze at the spectacle of my physique. on with the current, rising round my calf, around my thigh. A likeness of Moses in the sea of roses, holding his staff up to the sky. It's show time on the painted lady, the circus freak. It's no crime to gaze at the spectacle of my physique. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of the ringmaster calls, the tattoo lady who light the fuse of the human cannonball. And the lights go down, and there's not a sound. It's just another tale. There is a gangster, he's a prankster, hanging with a pistol like a necklace charm. There is a dancer on my shoulder, I can hold her when I close my arm. It's show time, I'm the painted lady, the circus freak. It's no crime to gaze on the spectacle of my physique. All right, there you go. That's the painted lady. To all you tattooed people out there, that one's for you. It's nice to have all these circus songs coming in because, it makes it feel like there's actually a circus going on at the True Fireside and over on the New England Songwriters group page on Facebook. So, Lisa, there's if you go into the description of the show tonight, there should be a place where you can leave tips on PayPal, but maybe Karen can just post that in the post. I'm not sure that you guys get to see all these things, but it's just Ellis Paul at PayPal. You can figure it out. It's not hard. Glad that you're here, though. Thank you. Thank you for contributing. And thank you guys for the tips that are coming in, and they sure are tonight. Thank you so much for that. The support of you guys is keeping me alive during the pandemic, and I'm going to keep on doing these shows, even when the pandemic is over, especially the Traveling Medicine show. I want to keep that alive because I think it's a great resource to share my favorite songwriters with folks, and also sing songs about my favorite stuff, like, the places that I've been, the musicians that I love. Just want to share all that with you guys. So that show's the only show that we really promote on my Facebook feed is the Traveling Medicine show on Friday night. This show, I just show up in my barn clothes and put out hay bales and stuff. It's way low pressure. Ruth Ann Baum wants to hear a song called Minor Key. I think I could probably pull that off. I'm going to play that on Kismet. Tonight is kind of a special night with Kismet. We're announcing tomorrow that we're going to be putting it up for a silent auction, and so we'll play a few songs on the old Kismet tonight as a way of saying goodbye. All the way up here we'll go. I lived in a place called Oak Fusky. Had a little girl in a holler tree. As said, little girlie, it's plain to see that there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. She said to me, it's hard to see how one little boy got so ugly. I said, little girlie, well, that might be, but there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Way over yonder in the minor key, way over yonder in the minor key, there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. I took her down to Buckeye Creek to see the frog hit the goggle-eyed bee, to hear the west wind whistle to the east. And there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. I said, little girlie, will you let me see? Way over yonder where the wind blows free, no one can see us in our holler tree. And there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Way over yonder in the minor key, way over yonder in the minor key, there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Her mama cut a switch from a cherry tree. She laid it on the back of the she and me. It stung much worse than a hive of bees, but there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Now the last verse I always mess up. Let's see. Now I have walked a long, long way, met a lot of girls since my Tanglewood days, led a lot of girls since then to stray, singing ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Way over yonder in the minor key, way over yonder in the minor key, there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. There ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Yeah, that's Way Over Yonder by in the minor key. That's a song by Woody Guthrie. Again, on Friday night, we're going to be honoring Woody's memory on the anniversary of his death and celebrating his songs. I'll play songs of mine that were influenced by his, and yeah, and I'll play a few of his, and I'm certain that you'll hear a lot of Woody in what Joel Raphael does, our special guest that night. So I love that song too. So thank you for asking for it. It's getting harder and harder. Maybe I should stop playing that. Feels good. It's got kind of a wide neck, so it's really easy to form chords, and it feels almost like a classical guitar because it's slightly smaller body and slightly wider neck. So it plays so nicely. Yeah. Good to see you guys. We are here in Charlottesville, Virginia, for those of you that don't know. I'm originally from Maine, and I miss home. I miss the city of Boston, where most of my coming up during the times in my 20s and 30s, I was in the city of Boston, and I haven't been to Maine or to Boston in ages because of the pandemic. Where are you guys missing? What's the place that you are missing more than ever? Do you know? Let me know. Put it in the feed here. Yeah, that would be the place to do it. Bandcamp from Woody Fest says, great music, Ellis. Thank you so much for that, Jody. Lisa Everett wants to know where the old tip link jar is. I think we told her. You can just go to PayPal and put Ellis Paul in there. I'm sure it will come up. Oh, she found it. I just got a little message from her. Thank you for that, Lisa. Sending love to you. And Rose wants to make a note of what a beautiful guitar I have in my hands. Thank you, Rose. I do, yeah. You know, the whole room is filled with beautiful guitars. And it's an embarrassment of riches, honestly. And, you know, I just want a little cushion. I have a feeling in November we're going to be, it's just going to be scary times. So just to get a little bit of a cushion, I'm going to be selling some stuff, including a guitar or two or three. Thank you, Lorraine O'Toole. I see what you did there in the tip jar. You're very kind. Thank you. And anyway, that's, yeah, so I'm going to be lightening the load, getting a little more zen. I have a lot of, you know, microphones and old recording equipment that I'm not so much using. It's just kind of sitting around waiting for that opportunity, but it's been years and years since I've used it. I have some beautiful microphones, and those I'll keep, and some of the extra stuff I can get rid of. Yeah. So where are you guys thinking of? Missing Pomona, California. Stacy Rico is in a good spot. She says, I don't miss anywhere right now. She's in Lebanon, Maine. Why would she? It's beautiful up there. We all need a road trip in our life, right? I'm feeling the cabin fever like I've never felt it, the last couple days especially. Liz Bernstein wants to hear road trip, I assume. Why don't we do that? I could do that. Pull out Kismet again. All of these guitars that you're seeing around you in the banjo, they're all in different tunings. So, you know, I have a guitar for every tuning, but we have some extra guitars in our life as well here at the house. This is a kid's song, and it's about a road trip. We saw the Cadillac graveyard, dinosaur land, sang along at the Opry to a bluegrass band. The painted desert, the great sand dunes. We saw the Grand Canyon from a hot air balloon. We're on a road trip, a road trip. The miles on the dash are doing backflip. There's nothing like finding a winding road trip. We don't know where we're going, but the wheels keep right on rolling, waving every town bye, 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 bye. We marched to the middle of the Golden Gate, climbed 1,000 stairs up the Empire State, drove our Chevy through the middle of a redwood tree. We got chased by a grizzly in Yosemite. We're on a road trip, a road trip. The miles on the dash are doing backflips. There's nothing like finding a winding road trip. We don't know where we're going, but the wheels keep right on rolling, waving every town bye, 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 bye. Underneath the sky is so blue, we drive across the land. Windows down, our arms outstretched, catching wind within our hands. We drove south of the border to the Everglades, rang the Liberty Bell, saw the Macy Day Parade, drifted down the Mississippi on the Delta Queen, and we danced in the street down in New Orleans on a road trip, a road trip. The miles on the dash doing backflips. There's nothing like finding a winding road trip. How we don't know where we're going. The wheels keep right on rolling, waving every town. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye. That's Road Trip off a children's record. I put out 20 albums, and 2 of them were for the kiddos, just like Woody did. Woody wrote a lot of kid songs. Even Johnny Cash sang kid songs. Pete Seeger sang some kid songs. I'm not sure that Bob Dylan has. Probably doesn't need to. Am I right? What is that song that Adele does of Bob Dylan's? What's the title of it? Do you remember? When the rain is falling in, da 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 da, to make you feel my love. That's what it is. Let me see if I have that. I might have it. I love that song. It's one of the best love songs ever written, and it doesn't work hard. Yeah, I do have it. I'm gonna play it. We'll see how I do. I've never played it before. On this show, anyway, so brand new. Bob Dylan did do a Christmas album. He did. It's weird. You know, everything he does is just, he did an album of standards it was good. I'm not saying it's not good. It's just to hear that voice on those kind of songs, you know? It's cool. Let me see. What guitar should we do this on? Let's do it on Maggie. Maggie is named Magdalene. Let me see here. All right, I might have to do this on. I'm trying to transpose these chords into open tuning, so it's a little bit tough. I don't want to think that hard, so we'll do it like this. All right, just find the right key. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I can offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When evening shadows and the stars appear and there's no one to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go back and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue There's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds are changing, blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. There's nothing that I would not do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. So nice to have that little book of cover songs, man. What a great song that is. So cool. So simple too, really. Just easy peasy. Charlene, thank you for thinking of me in the old tip jar again. Karen, if you don't mind throwing up that old, I don't know if folks can see it, that PayPal tip jar. What a nice night. It's beautiful here in Charlotte. The weather today was gorgeous. And with all the troubles sometimes, if you're lucky and you can find some place of quiet, you can forget about the chaos that's in the planet right now and the difficult time that we're all in. And certainly here playing songs, that does it as well. So thank you guys for tuning in here. And what else you want to hear? I got time for a couple more. Let me know, and I will oblige you. Don't forget, again, we got a show coming up Friday. It's a good show. It's a Woody Guthrie tribute show with special guest Joel Raphael. Forget the fact that I misspelled special there. I did this on my phone, this poster. Speaking of posters, soon I'm going to be printing up a poster that looks a little something like that for sale. As part of the Traveling Medicine Show. People give a tip at a certain level, they'll get that in a tube delivered to their home. How about that? 18, Carrie Lee, River Road. Whew, I don't know if I can do that, Matthew, but I'll try. Why not? Okay, we got 2 there. Oh, look at all the songs coming in. You guys, you're great. All right, maybe we'll do a few more. Carrie Lee wants to hear the song 18. Yeah, I would love to play that for you. Sounding pretty good here. This song was inspired by events in my hometown. Man, I wonder if I could do this without the words. Let's find out. Oh, I've got to tune it. Kind of sounds like the theme for Star Trek. Doesn't it? Am I wrong? Earth, the final frontier. Space, the final frontier. This is called 18. It was a summer night. I took off in my old man's car, rolled the windows right on down, cranked up the radio, chased a meteor on a dirt road out of town. Tonight, I'm chasing down my memories. Tonight, the firelight of dreams reveal. Tonight, you can chase away your high school years, shadows dancing wildly at them. But I never knew right then just what it means to be 18. Oh, the voice of Jimmy Aberdeen still washes over me. He had a laugh like a thundercloud. He's holding blue spray paint. Now Jimmy was no saint, but he could always draw the crowd. That night, we climbed the water tower in Walker's Field. That night, above the firelight, our dreams revealed. That night, Jimmy fell down through the darkness. An ambulance brought silence to the scene, and they carried off the life and broken dreams of Jimmy Aberdeen. Cabby taps the glass. We're outside my reunion hall. He leaves me to the night. I can see the satellites. I see the tower looming tall. Tonight, oh, I'm taking on my memory. Tonight, I climb the water tower for the town to see. Tonight, I'm painted blue, cobalt steel, spelling out my graduation year. Above the highway that took me out of here. And I finally think that I really know what it means to be 18. Interesting things are going on in the old mine. There you go. Karen, I think that maybe the people on YouTube don't see the PayPal tip, and that might be why, but I don't know. You know, it's technology. I'm a folk singer. You know, making my living off wood and strings. I'm going to do one more song, guys. I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. I think I had promised River Road. Was that it? I think it was River Road to someone out there. Yeah, I've got time for one. Dinner's on at 9 o'clock for me, and if I'm late, when it's prepared for you, you don't want to be late. Just a respect thing, you know? So let's take a look at Old River Road. And I want to thank you guys all for coming out here tonight. I want to make sure I don't mess up the words here like I did on the last song. So, all right, okay. And for this one, we bring out Guinness. Guinness is a beauty. And it's been my principal guitar over the last 8 years, I think. When did I get this thing? This one I got in 2011, in July of 2011. All right, let's see if I can capture this song. This is about a road I used to live on up in Maine. And I'm going to bring in a little bit more light here so I can see this thing. Okay. Ooh, we got the window open tonight. Sam Kitchen, thank you for the love in the old tip jar. Making sure I know it. There's a golden moon rising in the fields, a scarecrow highway, a back road, and I'm lost on empty, hungry for a meal, and the taste of a day not wasted. When I'm down, I let my wheels roll around. I come running to you and I roll my windows down. Would you like to know how it feels to trade your wings in for some wheel? Come with me and we'll take a ride. Stick your hand up the passenger side down the river road. Clear water flows down on the river road. It's where I wanna go, down the river road. There's a moth in the porch light, a red curtain, a window pane. Your eyes in the screen door, they tell me all I need to know. You step out in the night air, call me by my name. Oh, the crickets cry, I got no alibis. Come run with me. Let's step out. We'll let the wheels roll out. I'll come running with you and I roll my windows down. What's it like to know how it feels to trade your wings in for some wheel? Come with me and we'll take a ride. Stick your hand on the passenger side down the river road. Clear water flows down on the river road. That's where I wanna go, down the river That's River Road, y'all. I'm gonna go have dinner. I think I might watch a few episodes of The Walking Dead tonight. We've started that journey again, and I hope I see you guys Friday night. Don't forget, Friday night is Woody Guthrie night here on the Traveling Medicine Show with special guest Joel Raphael. I think you'll really love Joel's voice. It speaks from a sweet spot and a voice of wisdom and heart, and so we're looking forward to having him here on the show. Cheers to you guys. Can no longer play music to go out with. I hope you will put on a little Ellis Paul Spotify. How about that? And I'll let this run for a couple minutes as you guys figure all that stuff out. Okay? I'll come say goodbye in a sec. Cheers. Turn on that Ellis Paul Spotify channel you have at home. Or put on your favorite music. Hell, you can play whatever the hell you want. It's your life. So thanks, guys. Beautiful hang. Thanks for all the love in the tip jar, and we'll see you on Friday night. Cheers. All right, my friends, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on Friday. Be safe, be diligent, take care of yourself and take care of your loved ones. It's a tough world out there. And let people talk, let people be heard. It's just common courtesy. Cheers.